and it was 8 a.m. and I'm like, yay, hello night man, because it was a night shift man. And I fell on top of him. I literally fell on top of him. Like, pardon? He's like, yes, Happy New Year. I'm like, Happy New Year!
Yeah, you could have styled that out. Just fall on top of him, give him a big old cuddle. Happy New Year!
That's the way it went. And I walked to the office and like, let's see where my keys are, because I've got a set of keys for that job. And my manager looks at me, and the head receptionist looks at me, and my manager went, oh my god, look at the state of him. I'm like,
You're going, what? Look at the state of that guy. I don't look at him. What a prick. Like,
she was very forgiving. She's like,
you laid on the floor with your dick hanging out, and a guy stood over you shaking his head. And
it was a woman.
Looking up at the other guy. You're looking up at the other
My
guy.
My manager was a woman in a pantsuit, and she was very forgiving.
You.
She looked at me. She's like, what can you do? I'm like, whatever you want me to do. She's like, I want you to stay at the back in the kitchen until 10 o'clock. It was 8 a.m. at that point. I'm like, okay. And then what? She's like, I'll find something for you to do at 10 o'clock. I'm like, okay. Do I have to stay longer because I'll be doing nothing for 2 hours? She'd be like, nah, it's New Year's Day. Just enjoy yourself. I'm like, yay. So I went to the kitchen, and there's like a 3-door system in the kitchen where they go like, through one door for the restaurant, a door in between for the smoke, and a door to the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
So I sat in front of the door to the kitchen, just keeping it propped open for all the restaurant staff.
I'm helping.
I'm like, everybody was looking at me like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, drinking coffee. I mean, now you can walk through the door without walking into anybody, right? Yeah? Marp.
You just got to step over me on the way. Though.
And then one of the women colleagues came up to me. She's like, you grabbed me in the boob yesterday. I'm like, oh no. And then she said, you have a girlfriend? I'm like, yes. She's like, if you fucking shut up today and don't make any stupid jokes, I will talk to you at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Oh. You were like, I don't know if I can do it.
No, I didn't make any shitty jokes that night, that day.
Wow. Whoa.
Because I was still that fucking hungover. I spent the rest of the day, starting at 10 o'clock, just sorting out board games, because we had a children's room, and all the board games were messed up from the night before. So I'm like picking out all the Uno cards and all the Monopoly cards.
Picking out all the community chest cards from the Snakes and Ladders.
That's exactly what I was doing. I'm like,
oh my god, that's amazing.
And it was like nearly 12 o'clock at that point. I'm like, I do believe I'm getting money for this. And that's when I started feeling good about it. I'm like, oh yeah. Mind you, I was team leader at that point, so me taking the early shift on New Year's Day was a fucking godsend for my staff, yeah?
Oh yeah.
I maybe shouldn't have drank all that fucking tequila. That's my big regret in that point.
Yeah, I can see how that would be regret.
Ever since then, I still drink tequila, but I always insist I have a shot glass. There has to be a shot glass, or I'm not drinking tequila.
Just can't do it. The second it's the back of my throat, like, you know, before I've even swallowed it.
Yeah.
My stomach, I can feel my stomach clench. Like, oh, here it comes. Oh no! Like. My stomach knows it's coming. It's fucking horrible. It makes me Ralph every time. It's awful stuff, tequila. Ugh. Ugh. I did once eat, cause you know you get like tequila worms?
Yeah.
Yeah? There's also, like, there exists, like, brands of tequila where you get, like a chrysalis, you know, a caterpillar becomes a chrysalis.
Like a cocoon.
You can get, like a chrysalis in the tequila. And my buddy had one. His brother brought him back from Mexico. and it was like this big fat fucking chrysalis thing, but it was like. He was like, go on, eat the chrysalis. I was like, yeah, I'm going to eat the fucking chrysalis. So I ate the chrysalis, and it was like half formed within. So it was like dusty fucking moth wings. It was like, but the weird thing is, it tasted really nice.
I don't get why they do that. Is that just...
It tasted, I think it's because it gets, I don't know, it gets like saturated with the booze, I guess.
Well, that might be it.
But this chrysalis thing, it did have like the outside of it obviously just tasted of like tequila, and then like a bit into it, it was all like dusty and stuff. And I was like, oh, this feels weird.
Is this why you would have chocolate crickets?
It actually tasted really smoky. You know, like really, like just smoky, like when you get like a good
peated
smoked
whiskey.
Yeah, like a peated whiskey. Exactly. It tasted like that. It tasted like just really good hickory smoked shit. It was awesome. I would recommend eating a bloody half-formed aborted moth soaked in tequila to any man. Although you're going back with conversation, I have just remembered your conversation about going to work. Fucked. I'm going to tell the abridged version of my story, which is basically I turned into work drunk one day when I worked in the pub and I hated my life. And I came in the back door. The guy who was like the guy who did the same job as me in the kitchen, as he was about to leave, I turned up like right on time. Came in the door, literally fell in the door face first. Go. Like at the guy's feet, looked up at him, and I swear to God, and he still tells me this every time he sees me. He still laughs at me for it. I looked up at him and I went, "Shh, don't tell nobody, but I'm a little bit drunk." They sent me home.
I cannot imagine why they would.
But yeah, like actually going. I know I just fell in the door, but I can still get away with it. Don't tell anyone. It's like my secret, me and you, and you're gonna leave now. So it's okay. And he was just like, I'm gonna have to stay on. I'm gonna have to fucking stay. He's just so annoyed. But the boss was on holiday that week, so I didn't get the sack.
I have never arrived at work that poorly that I've been sent home.
I have only that one time ever, and it was a priest's fault. I swear to God, it was a priest's fault. Okay.
Because you had your Holy Communion.
No, it's because I was hungover, and I've been at a party in a village near my town. Got the bus back, was just so hungover. I had work at like 1-2 p.m. Got back into town at like 9:30, 10. I was like, I'm gonna go to Wetherspoons, have a couple of pints, a couple of sharpeners, so I feel a bit more alive. Then I'm gonna go home. Went to this Wetherspoons. I think it was a bank holiday. It was fucking heaving. I could not get a seat anywhere. Right. Yeah. Ended up. I saw this one old guy by himself. I was like, mate, is it okay if I sit
priest.
Here? Yeah. Got talking to him. What do you do? I work in a pub. What do you do? I'm a priest. I was like, well. Tell me all about
and mates. We're having a good one.
Tell me all about this Christ. Like literally, tell me all about this Christ. Tell me all about this Christ that I've been hearing so much about. The kids seem like this guy. What is he, a singer? I don't know. And I got talking to this priest, and because I was still hungover, I had a couple of drinks. Felt okay, had one more, and then like when you just sort of go from being hungover to being drunk immediately. I just flipped the switch and was like, oh no. And then I started having theological debates with the guy trying to get him to convince me that God was real. And looked, next thing I knew, I was like, shit, I'm gonna be at work in 10 minutes. I'm out here. And then the next thing you know, shh, don't tell nobody. But I don't think Jesus is real.
I know this because I met a priest and he was drunk as fuck.
Oh yeah?
No, you said that. Ah, never mind.
Oh! You were being me.
Yeah, I was being you. Sorry.
I thought you've got a similar story, and I got so excited.
No, I have to put on my Stuart beard first, and then I met this priest, and he was fucking drunk. I'm northern me.
I'm Stu Brum. I'm Stu Brum. I'm northern me. I'm Stu Brum. I'm Stuart Brumley. I'm at Stu Brum 2 on Twitter. I could do an audiobook, me.
I've got something, by the way. You and Oates making fun of my voice. And me thinking it's shit. I've got so much more confidence in my deep, booming voice now since the guy from the Night's Watch and the guy who wrote Viz said I had a good voice. Now I feel like I could do an audiobook now. Fuck, I don't sound like Alan Moore. You can do one. I'll get on the mic. You've got to mop the auditorium afterwards.
See, this is why I'm doing this with you, because our voices are very distinct. You're very deep and booming and northern, and I am a nasally fuck.
Well, you tell that to Alex Correa, my friend.
Who's Alex Correa?
You tell that to Alex Gonorrhea, alright?
Oh, hang on. The burglar.
Yes. You tell that to him.
The burglar thinks we sound exactly alike.
Yeah, I mean, do we? I mean, like, yeah, anybody listening to this now, tweet in, you tell me.
Tweet in at Dutchticker, tweet in at StuBram2, tweet in TLDR underscore, no, TL underscore DR podcast.
DR. Yeah, you tweet me and tell me. You tweet me at Dutchticker and you tell me if we sound the same.
And I've been listening to our voices for the last fucking 12 to 14 to 16 weeks.
I can't. My heart goes out to you having to listen to all this back.
I love you to bits, but I'm beginning to hate you and I'm beginning to hate me. I'm like, why do you sound like this?
Oh, man, really? 'Cause, I mean, mine's worse. Because honestly,
it's always subjective because you're listening to yourself and it's not the voice
I don't mean my
hear.
voice is worse. I don't mean my voice is worse. I mean my listening experience is worse because when we wrap this up, I upload it and I send it to you, and then I sit and I'll listen to just my half of the conversation.
Yeah, but it doesn't work like that.
Do you know how weird it is listening to yourself just talk and no one else replying?
That is so weird.
It is weird.
I did a little bit once, and then I'm like, I'm not going to do this. It's not going to help me.
Also, that's a little insight in how vain that I am. This is what, our 6th recording session now?
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
5th, yeah, it's our 5th recording session, right? And I've done that every time, all the way through. Just me, listening to myself on my own.
Oh, I'll be seeing, what's it called? Inside Out this Saturday.
Triple then come.
We'll make you smile.
Triple then come.
It lasts a while.
Triple then come.
We'll help you, mister, to punch that breath right in the kisser. Triple then gum.
Is it out this soon?
I thought it was.
Oh,
it was out in America.
Oh. Maybe it's making its way across.
Maybe it's got like a delayed release. Maybe I'm just being optimistic.
I guess so. I think maybe it's out in the UK in like 2-3 weeks. Maybe I'll check.
Oh,
I'll check.
In that case, I haven't said anything.
If I can go see it this weekend, I definitely will. Like probably release weekend. I'll probably go see it anyway.
But I have to make sure I watch.
We need to get this shit nailed because we've done 2 now, and both times we've waited like a week, 2 weeks to fucking do it. Like we need to be on the money.
Now,
you know.
Hey, with Avengers, we were relatively quick.
Yeah, relatively. I mean, that's what I mean. Relatively quick.
Hey, I saw it the Sunday after release date. Don't blame me.
Yeah, I'm not blaming you. I wasn't assigning blame. You should know this. You've been a team leader. When we use the words we and us, we're not assigning blame. We're not doing. That's why we don't use singular terms. We say we or you. What we're gonna do now? What we're gonna do now is that's us. It's a group effort.
Fuck me! It's only out here the 15th of July.
Yeah, as I say, yeah, it's like over here. I'm sure it's like the 11th, 12th, something like that. I'm sure it is.
So if I edit this recording properly. It might just be out just before we do the Inside Out.
Almost perfectly.
Oh!
Oh shit! Almost as if we know what we're doing.
Oh, yes.
Oh. Now if we could just get some people to listen to the fucking thing, we'll be quids in.
Hey, 22 subscribers over 15.
We're up to 22 now.
I think so.
Wow, that's alright. Because I've only been monitoring it, because obviously I've only just subscribed. I've only been monitoring it in terms of like Facebook likes and followers on Twitter.
Well, I don't want to say too much. It's my channel, but...
I see it as your channel.
Well, it is, but, you know, what we're doing here, you're obviously contributing fucking 50%.
I don't feel like I am. Like,
okay, let's say 60 to 75. I'm doing 60 to 75.
60 to 75? Oh, you doing...
Yeah.
I thought you were saying that was the ratio, like...
Let's say I'm doing 60 to 75 because...
I'm doing 60% of the work, and you're doing 75% of the work. 130-something%. I can't do maths. Woo!
No, because this is good. Us going back and forth is really good. But I do all the editing, obviously, and I do all the planning, and I do all the...
No, I was on about to Chloe the other day. And Chloe was like my girlfriend, and she was saying something. I don't know what she said about like our dynamic and stuff, and I was like, well, I've always seen it as I am the Andy Richter to Floris's Conan O'Brien. That's the way I like in my mind. That's the way like, you're the mate, you know, bringing it all together. It's all, you know, it's your deal, and then I just come in. You know, I just come in and do my stuff. That's the way it sits in my mind. Is that I'm the guy on the side, you know?
Stuart, I can hug you for that because it makes me feel so appreciated.
Well, you are. Like, I don't want to, you know... I would hate to think that I don't appreciate you. Obviously, yeah, like, I honestly feel like I just turn up and just go, yep, I'm going to do the thing, now boom, and I'm out. Like, I don't feel like I'm... It
is a little bit like that because you are like, I'll rock up, record, and then I just keep messaging you like, I've been doing this, I've been doing that, this is what's going on, this is what I'm planning.
Yeah, and I get excited about it. I would love to help. I just don't have the technical nous. I would love to help. I mean, if any way you can think that I could help, please tell me. I'd love to
if you ever get a camera, we'll come up with other things, yeah?
Definitely. I mean, I was thinking about this today on the walk to work today. I was like, man, payday, what am I going to buy? All this shit.
No. Only buy a camera if you can afford it.
Well, like, this is where I'm going with this. Is like, on the way to work, I was like, what I'm going to buy with all my disposable income? Going to buy this. I was like, oh, I did say I was going to buy a camera. You know, like, it did occur to me because I was like, I'm gonna buy front office football, and I'm gonna buy a London Underground bedspread, and I'm gonna buy Argos.
Is
20
that
quid.
You being an impression of yourself?
Yes. To be fair, the voice that I was doing, I have been listening to a lot of Bill Burr. You know Bill Burr, right?
Yeah.
Been listening to Bill Burr's podcast all day today. And that's the voice that he does when he's doing like a stupid voice. It's the voice that he does for himself when he's being stupid, and I've picked that up. And I was worried. I've avoided it so far. I'm assuming none of this is going in. Maybe it will. It's funny.
At this point, we are cutting back in, but all the bits in between where we're giving each other hand jobs, that's coming out.
Yeah. Believe that.
And this is the best bit because I'm cutting back right now. That people are going to be like, hang on, hand jobs. We missed all the porn. Where is the porn?
No, leave that in though, because there are some people that think we record this together, and if like, there are some people that think we sit in the same room and record this at the same time, and if they're going, oh yeah, we're just gonna cut the sound out while we give each other hand jobs.
Hang on, pause, time out, hand jobs. And that's the best bit. I can put this in right now.
That's 57 minutes. It's time for the halftime handjobs.
Beg your pardon?
I said that's 57 minutes. That's time for the halftime handjobs. This is why I keep coming back.
I forgot.
I don't keep coming back for the 15 likes on Facebook.
We were going somewhere. We were going somewhere.
Sorry, we were, yeah. Go ahead. Do you remember where we were going?
I've got no fucking clue. I think we ended
Damn it! We were cutting back in to something really good and we ruined it with a cheap wank joke.
Do you want to pause?
Okay, let's just take a breath, retrace our steps. We could pause the audio and play
That's
it back.
what I meant.
Oh shit, sorry. I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, so I'm actually pausing it now.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Naughty America.